Are you ready?
Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, and Scott Robbins.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Making sense of it all.
Now I get it.
And having some fun.
Lighten up, Francis.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins, thank you very much for being here. A lot to cover today. Some fun, some gruesome stuff. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe some of the stuff that's making news.
Well, no.
Let's start with Trump and the Middle East, David.
All right, let's do that. With the memorandum of understanding signed, President Trump was asked how much longer we're going to keep our military positioned around Iran, right? Because we got to make sure that they're following the rules, right?
Yes, he said if not, he didn't like it, he was going to drop bombs on their head.
On their head.
Again. So this is what he said.
Question, we haven't thought of it. We're really, probably a while. It's a good place to stay. The question was, how long will you leave the military in the Gulf? I would say a little while. See how it all goes. I think it's going to go well, but we'll see.
We'll see. Mm-hmm. So, Scott, off air, you were talking about the Iran deal.
Yeah.
And you're not thrilled with it, but
not
it's
thrilled with it.
Possibly saving the midterms. You're saying.
I'm looking at the motivation behind this, and while it doesn't seem to me, again, based on what I know, and I don't know it all for sure, just what I hear, the dribs and drabs, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like that the underlying deal here is let's make damn sure stock market's doing well, gas prices are coming down, and grocery prices are coming down before we get to the midterms, and you can take that little weapon away from them that they were using. And by the way, that's a very convincing argument. When the economy tanks, it's very hard for people in power to stay that way. And this was a way to stop the bleeding on that end without getting everything you wanted, without getting a lot of the stuff you wanted. But you had to make some kind of deal, politically speaking, to make this work.
But before, Trump sure happened to say, hey, this is more important than that right now.
Well,
You're talking about 47 years of this.
James!
Yeah, I'm just repeating what you said.
What he said, but, again, I mean, I think there's political motivation here.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think it's the politics of it. I think it is the practicality of it, in that if you look at global oil supplies, we're heading to a point where there were going to be legitimate shortages, even in the United States, especially because California, they've kneecapped their own refining capabilities, so they rely on a whole lot of imported oil, much of which comes through the Strait of Hormuz. Mm-hmm. And all over the place, you're looking at a potential supply shock, which would be absolutely devastating. And I think, the Trumpster looked at that and said, okay, we got to get something done so we can get stuff moving through the Strait of Hormuz. My biggest frustration isn't what this memorandum of understanding is. It was sort of like we let them delay for, 2 months or whatever under the ceasefire that was barely even a ceasefire when we had them on the ropes.
And we were supposed to be opening the Strait of Hormuz and overseeing it. And then we had the power to do that.
Well, I think when we're close to the same page, maybe just looking at it slightly differently, because your practicality also converts to politics.
Sure.
And so I think there's a hell of a lot of pressure to get something done.
But from people on the inside, they were saying, well, and the problem was Iran controlled the Strait of Hormuz. But for me, and I'm just a regular jamoke, I'm like, well, hold on a second. We said we could control that if we had to. Did we just lose our will to want to do that?
That's what it seems like, yeah.
I think another thing this did was it showed that Iran knows where the choke point is. They know it's the strait, and they can do it again.
Yes, but that's what is so confusing. I thought that we could overtake that.
I don't know. I must be underestimating that. I don't know. I thought so too, though. I thought, well, we just go in and take it over, right?
Yeah.
Well, we got the firepower. We got the military,
Well, there was Karg Island. There was,
these other things.
Or is this all just for the midterms and then the bombing goes back in late November?
Could happen.
Could be.
Yep.
Like, just play this out for now, and there's plans that are going to happen months down the road. Who knows?
I don't know either. I don't know either.
I mentioned, some disturbing news out there. This story out of the UK with the rape gangs. It is insane.
Oh, God, I read this story. Oh, my gosh.
A minimum of 250,000 children have been trafficked around the United Kingdom from as early as the 1950s, and it got worse by the decade. If you've heard this, and you've heard the different rumblings of young girls getting raped in the UK and everyone turning a blind eye.
Yeah.
Well, and David, you and I were listening to this report earlier with this woman, Sammy Woodhouse, who was a victim and is also an advocate for survivors, telling the story that they've done this whole piece of research to get out to people because there are so many people that don't believe it, because politicians in the UK have said, oh, it's just a conspiracy theory for years and years and years. And here's part of what she said.
Something else that's different with this report is that we put a very clear focus on the race and religion factor. Now, there has been other reports published, but, they always seem to shy away a little bit more than what we've done. And, we wanted to be honest, we wanted to be bold, but what the evidence did show is that majority of the victims were white females and majority of the perpetrators were Pakistani Muslim men.
So, yes, it's Pakistani Muslim men for the most part with these young white girls. I mean, some were saying as young as 11.
Oh, God.
Well, younger than that even, and sometimes sold. And then you're like, okay, well, why in the world wasn't something done about it? And then she explains, well, police and politicians were involved.
What else we discovered is just how badly failed that children were. There was cop nights held, and what that meant was that the police officers would take it in turns to rape the children and then hand them back to their perpetrators.
All right, time out there. Whoa.
Unbelievable.
Had you ever heard that before?
Nope.
I've heard the turning of a blind eye, and part of that, especially in recent decades, has been more on the basically this impulse to not come across as xenophobic or Islamophobic or whatever.
Right, which is sad and weak. But the fact that the cops were raping these girls too and then giving them back? Oh my gosh. She goes on.
It also shows that this wasn't just about the police and social care, it was about NHS, about education. It's every single service failed the children of the United Kingdom. Absolutely horrific. So this is only stage 2 of our inquiry. There is stage 3 coming. So Rupert will be naming the professionals and rapists involved in Parliament, and then we will be starting private prosecution. So there's lots more work to do.
Wow. Well, I hope she's got protection constantly.
That's Rupert Lowe that she mentioned, a member of Parliament, who the Independent now describes as the most dangerous man you've never heard of.
Yeah.
And why is he dangerous? Because he's naming names?
Yes, because he's saying that, because he's also calling for an end to most asylum cases, deportation of criminal illegal aliens.
Yes.
And apparently that's dangerous.
Well, they had members of Parliament yesterday all chanting, to get them, send them back. I mean, they've had enough. I mean, they're up to their eyeballs in this now.
Well, like you said off air earlier, isn't it more dangerous having your girls raped?
Well, yeah.
By a gang where it's all coordinated?
Mm-hmm.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
And it goes way deeper than that. We'll get into it later on.
Golly.
The amount of people involved. And, dude, you think about, talk in this country, whenever you've brought up child sex trafficking that goes on, people won't believe you.
No.
Because the powers that be have been pushing out the narrative that it's just a conspiracy, bunch of right-wing people. It's not. It's not really happening.
Well, they need that to be true to accomplish their goal.
It.
Yeah, they need that to be true.
Freaking unbelievable.
It's not,
man.
But they want it to be true.
Wow. And you have a clip here, David. Who is this activist?
Well, he's kind of big on the online debate stage. Mohammed Hegab, he's an Islamic activist in the UK, and now this is making the rounds because they say, the reason why it's important to be talking about the culture of the people running most of these rape gangs is because where they come from, it's not as taboo as it is here. And he defends that.
Oh, okay. This ought to be good.
We would say that, well, if you were to be intimate with a 14-year-old or 13-year-old who's got huge hips and huge breasts and huge body, I mean, quite frankly, we would say it's not going to have the same effect medically. I mean, no one can make the argument. But in these countries where we live in now, one is legal and one is illegal. So, in other words, you can't marry a 100-year-old woman, but you can marry that girl that's you can't be. You're a pedophile if you go for the girl that's got the hips. And once again, pedophilia is very relative.
Whoa!
Pedophilia is relative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on the size of the hips?
According to this guy. That's
Yeah.
his
Oh,
argument,
my
not
God.
mine.
13 or 14, hips don't lie, so it's all fair game, according to Muhammad.
Yes.
Really? Yeah.
All right.
But don't be judging.
I've had enough.
Don't
Yeah.
judge.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Don't be Islamophobic.
Right.
Don't be xenophobic,
Don't
Scott.
even question it.
No. Okay? No, there are bad ideas. Period.
Imagine, though, being protected to the point where you can say something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You just can say it
You can say it.
without repercussion.
If you're going to have, the long conversation, talk about, hey, remember when, you had 14-year-olds getting married. There was Elvis, Priscilla Presley. I get it. That is part of a conversation, but there are rules and norms. And do you want that in your country?
No, of course not.
Then you can't be afraid to speak up about it. You're a coward if you don't. I don't want to be Islamophobic.
But if they've got breasts and hips, it's perfectly okay.
Yeah.
If not, well, you got to wait.
Right.
Then
Yeah.
it's frowned upon.
Exactly.
Good Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we?
I know. Yeah. We'll get into more of that, too.
Oh.
We haven't even had a chance to talk about the Iranian regime is going to be whipping this female singer because she posted a video online with her singing without her hijab.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. She's going to get 70 lashes for that.
Golly.
Yeah, these are the people we're negotiating with. Mm-hmm. Very reasonable folks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But don't be judging different cultures.
Well, I think I can
That's-
judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Of
pretty
course.
sure I can.
Yes. Okay. And then, oh my goodness, you got an update about bathhouses in Minnesota?
Yeah, a bunch of the alphabet.
What an opening segment this is.
The alphabet mafia in Minneapolis is wanting to legalize bathhouses because that's the only place where apparently they can shine. All right. This was one of the people who came to advocate for they, them, theirs, person, place, or things stance.
Got it.
The ways our love should not be termed on legislation by other people telling us what is right and what is wrong for our communities. Because our communities, historically, we bury our dead in the morning, we protest during the day, and we dance all night. We dance because that is what keeps us alive. We fight for that dance, and I just want to say that we want to dance in the sunlight, too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They're
not
talking
allowed?
about dancing there.
I don't even know what
fella.
that was. Is that Footloose Part 2?
They're not allowed to dance in the sunlight? Is that what it is?
Apparently, we have
They
very drastically different definitions of the term dance.
I guess. They gay vampires? Like the light is... What's going on?
Dancing in the
I don't
bathhouse.
understand.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Okay.
What an opening segment.
That was something. Yeah, a crazy update to get to in the 5 stories we're watching today. Straight ahead.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-970-3355. That's 800-970-3355. 800-970-3355.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. And now, the 5 stories we're watching today.
Okay, number 5, one of the ringleaders of the UFC White House terror plot is a Mexican illegal alien who was granted DACA by the Obama administration.
No way!
Yeah, DHS says that Abraham Hermosillo Alvarez overstayed a visitor visa and then got DACA in 2014. All right. There you go.
Okay.
They're the best of us, illegal immigrants, dreamers. They're the backbone of America.
Yeah. Thanks, Obama. Thanks, Obama.
Number 4, the Supreme Court has unanimously sided with a guy in Texas who says it's not a crime for marijuana users to have guns. The so-called, what became known as the Hunter Biden law.
Oh, right.
They're like, that this guy has a point. Just because he smoked weed occasionally doesn't mean he's guilty of a crime. It's amazing.
Makes sense. Now your song's finally going to get popular. Didn't you write that song? Guns and Weed?
Guns and Grass, sir.
That's
what it
yes.
was called, yes.
Awesome.
Guns and Grass?
Yeah.
Seriously.
No,
That's classic.
No, we just made that up.
Oh.
See how gullible you are?
I just thought, well, he was in a band and they were smoking a lot of weed, maybe, and shooting guns.
Number 3, some minority-owned and local subcontractors who helped build the Obama Presidential Center say they're owed millions and face financial ruin as the campus prepares to open on Juneteenth. The African American Contractors Association president Omar Sharif told Fox News, "What sense is celebrating Juneteenth if our black contractors aren't getting their money?" Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Yep. Number 2, J.D. Vance announced that 12.5 million barrels of oil went through the Strait of Hormuz since last night. That's the most since the beginning of the Iran war. It's a little more than half of the usual daily average. And number 1, President Trump posting on Truth Social, "Oil is flowing. Iran can never have a nuclear weapon. The world will be safe. The stock markets are roaring. Jobs are at records. Prices are dropping. Affordability," in parentheses. "Our country is strong, safe, and respected like never before. You're welcome, President DJT." Those are the top 5 stories that we are watching today. Chef IQ is the smart cooking thermometer that delivers great meals with less work right now during the Father's Day sale. Go to chefiq.com. Get 40% off site-wide with promo code MVCR. That's 40% off with promo code MVCR at chefiq.com.
Okay. So with the whole deal, though, there are plenty of conservatives not all that happy with the Iran deal.
It just feels like more delay.
Yeah. There is a hard sell going on, though. No doubt about that. So you just mentioned Father's Day, Chef IQ Sense. It's one of those questions they put to people online. Dads, what do you really want more than anything else for Father's Day? There are a bunch of different answers.
To be left alone.
That was one of them.
If you got little kids, yeah.
Yes, I love my family, but yeah, it'd be great if I could just have a day. And then other people are like, to be able to spend time with my family. They also said not be expected to go out to a meal with my in-laws. Wow. Yeah. This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
I always like the written things my daughter sends me. If it's a
somebody mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Handwritten.
Handwritten.
Yes.
Yeah, those are nice. I mean, that's
This
nice.
could have been you, Scott. Go to a baseball game, eat some hot dogs, enjoy time with my kids away from screens.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Another one, a great at-home breakfast, something that's easily within the repertoire, but not an everyday item. What would it be like? Maybe French toast or something like that?
Yes, yeah.
Pancakes, French toast.
I'm for that.
Omelet.
And then another dude just said a sword.
Like, I'd take a sword. Yeah.
I'd take one too. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Okay. David has a clip from Adam Schiff. That ought to be fun. Be talking some UFC. And what's your story? All coming up. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. I'm Jamie Markley, the Gen Xer, the millennial David Van Camp, the sexy boomer,
Yeah, man.
Scott Robbins.
That's right.
I'll just save it for what's your story, I guess. What we were just talking about off air. It was disturbing to me.
Not
In
disturbing.
a way, it's so strange. I've never heard a grown man so excited about bobbleheads. But anyway,
That's right.
David, Adam Schiff wants Elon Musk's money.
I guess so, man. Yeah, so Adam Schiff, of course, we know Elon Musk became, at least on paper, the world's first trillionaire. And for some reason, Democrats are like framing this as a he stole it from you kind of narrative, this class warfare narrative. And so he put out this video talking about all the things he wants to do with Elon Musk's money.
Okay, here we go.
What would $1 trillion pay for? Well, $1 trillion, if we decided to distribute that equally among American households, your household would get $7,500. Every household in America could get $7,500 from that $1 trillion.
Yeah, you said it twice. We get it, 7,500. And most people would blow it on something stupid.
Yeah.
So what? Next.
It would also pay for the complete four-year college education of 7.7 million American students. So you can take all the tuition, all the room and board, all the costs of all of that.
No, it should already be lower. They're gouging people.
Yes.
It's a freaking scam, Adam. Anyway, go ahead.
For 7.5 million students and pay for it by the wealth of our first trillionaire.
Yeah.
Costs a lot to raise kids in America. Well, you can take 4.3 million kids and raise them from birth until 18, pay for everything they need during those 18 years.
But he's bad and evil and like Hitler.
Right.
They hate success.
It
wanna
is
punish
true.
it. They want to punish it all the time.
Well, not only that, just look at that clown's state of California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could say something about how much he could help the homeless because the more money you give to it, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
327 people could have their homes rebuilt in L.A. in 20 years.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, they waste money on crap all the time. We're talking like
idiot.
billions of dollars on the homeless, and it gets worse and worse and worse.
This kind of crap's been going on forever.
Dude,
we
isn't
could
the whole play from that party? You are a victim.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
You're
we're
owed.
going to make it right.
And we're going to take from this guy who doesn't deserve it.
And the thing is, even if you are a victim, psychologically, if you think of yourself as a victim, you're worse off. I know that's easier said than done if you're not a victim. I get that. But if you look at a victim of anything, if they end up having the attitude of, yeah, this happened, it was awful, but it's not going to define who I am, and I'm going to go through life not thinking about it and having it define me, you're better off than someone constantly telling him, well, you're a victim.
Well, it's almost too like Elon Musk has got all this money, he just shoves it under his bed.
Right.
You know, I mean, he's employed how many thousands of people who are making a living on his inventions, things he came up with.
Sure.
You know, I mean,
Not to mention the amount of women he's impregnated, and he's got kids to pay for.
I can't even imagine his child support. Oh, my God.
Well, dude, and also, again, it just bears repeating over and over again. There's a lot of people from like custodians to lunch workers or lunchroom workers to welders who are millionaires right now because of Elon Musk's companies.
I love that you bring that up. That's a great point. It's true. What's Adam Schiff done?
Yes. How many millionaires has he created outside of himself?
None. They don't create anything.
No.
They-
No. And him being a whole part of that
Terrible people.
Russia hoax, he should be in jail.
For sure.
Really should. Okay. You have a flashback for us, David.
Yes, I do. Well, we were talking about this a little bit yesterday, that just 27% of Democrats want to display the flag on July 4th.
Right.
Just 29% of Democrats say they're extremely or very proud to be an American. Western Lensman on X, he put out a fun flashback from MSNBC's coverage of the Democrats' convention in 2024. Stephanie Ruhle was out there saying Democrats had reclaimed the flag because people had flags at the convention.
Reclaimed it?
Yes.
Okay, roll it.
They have reclaimed patriotism, right? Wes Moore has been trying to do this and talking about it since he started running for governor of Maryland 2 years ago. But think about the amount of flags and stars and stripes we've seen over the last few days. If the volume was down on your TV and you were squinting, you might think you were watching the RNC. And this is so rattling for Donald Trump.
No, it's not rattling at all. But the funny thing is also the casual admission that, Democrats generally hate America. You would think that Republicans were putting on this convention.
I mean, obviously, Republicans love America. And they have the flag and all of that, but we're taking it back.
Right. Just like we have those camo hats that say Harris Walls.
Yes.
These rednecks will love it.
Because obviously Tim Walz is a man's man.
As he skips across the stage.
With the jazz hands.
Yeah, sashaying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's what they do at West Point on the graduation day. They don't walk across the stage. They prance across the stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the way they wave to their adoring family. Yay! Do this whole thing.
That's actually part of Hell Week for Navy SEAL training.
Exactly.
You got to get the prance right. That's actually the hardest part of the training.
And then every SEAL, once they become the SEAL, how do they celebrate?
Yes.
Yep, real man's man, old Tim Walz. All right, it's that time. Do it a couple of times a day. Go around the table. It may not be the biggest story out there, but it caught your attention. David, today, what's your story?
UFC fighter John O'Malley talks about his brief conversation with Donald Trump after his KO at the White House. This was on the, I'm not familiar with this individual, Ariel Helwani show.
Sure. Nailed it.
Yeah.
I said, I'm trying to recall. Like that, I think that's what I said.
Do you remember what he said in reply?
He said, you should get the bonus.
The UFC.
I knocked out a Canadian.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a spectacle. It was highly entertaining.
Yeah, well, oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
And I'm not a big UFC guy. I didn't know much about UFC, but
yeah,
it was fun to watch. It was very entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
And it beat the Bette Midler concert.
Excuse me?
Down the street.
The Bette Midler concert.
You didn't hear anything about that?
I did not.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
Holy crap, dude.
Oh, dude.
All right, I
was out of the
dip on
cycle
this?
for a couple days.
Oh.
Yeah, do it.
All
what
right.
happened?
Let me try
Well,
to...
down the street from the UFC fight, they were holding this geriatric rally against Trump with De Niro.
I saw something.
Bette Midler and
She sang?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, golly. That's embarrassing.
You got that,
Find it
David?
now. I'm trying to find it. Now I can't.
Okay.
Where is it? Oh, come on.
I always forget you were gone those 2 days. Yeah. Holy smokes, Daddy-O.
I'm going
She did some kind of weird anti-fascist song. I mean,
Oh, my gosh.
yeah, it was Jane Fonda
that's
was
why.
there.
Okay. Here
All
we
of
go.
them
Yeah,
were
here's
100
Bette,
years
here's
old. Yeah.
Bette Midler singing.
Okay.
It's incredible, dude.
All right.
Oh, you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. Hey there, all you fascists. Let me put you straight. When you come for the rest of us, we'll fight you at the gate and you will lose. You fascists bound to lose.
Okay. Just a message for any older women that feel like your husbands still have a really healthy sex drive, like healthier than you'd like. Maybe they're wanting it more than you ever wanted. Just play that for 5 minutes, and that will cool him down.
Or
he won't want anything for at least 48 hours.
Or one of the other songs from that jamboree.
No one is getting left behind this time.
What?
No one is getting left behind. Not this time. No one is getting
Who is that?
I have no idea who that person was.
It sounds like Yoko chirping in the background.
It's like, UFC fight at the White House with an awesome flyover and all of that. Or
we get there together or never get there at
Oh, whoa.
It's not close.
That's like DEI to music. Like, we got to include everybody. You can't sing, we don't care.
Old folk songs they've revived.
Oh, my
redone.
God.
Maybe that's how I'll
Do
resurrect.
they understand what a real fascist is?
No.
They just keep throwing it out there.
No, they don't.
Dopes. Unreal.
Wow.
All right, Scotty, what do you got for your story?
Wild University of California system policy that allegedly punished students for not using another woman's or person's profound pronouns has gotten the school into legal trouble, courtesy of a lawsuit that was filed by a conservative watchdog. University of California's sexual violence and harassment policy impinges on free speech rights, according to the complaint filed by the Defending Education and obtained by the California Post. One section of the policy lists derogatory slurs related to sexual orientation as an example of harassment. A person simply laughing at someone for acting a certain way would violate the policy. If added, verbal speech like that is largely protected, they said. The policy also lists intentional or repeated use of name or pronoun inconsistent with the individual's gender identity. An example of harassment. You can get kicked out of school for this.
Wow.
So if somebody shows up and they, I don't know, identify as a horse and they want to explain how to speak like a horse, you're not allowed to laugh at them?
No.
This is another clip that we had earlier this week.
We heard you speak English, German, and Nay.
Yes.
Can you teach us some Nay?
Yes, what would you like to say? I'd like to say, hello, my name is Annie.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know how to...
Oh, gosh!
That's a woman who identifies as a horse.
The horse.
Speaking horse language, which she calls neigh.
Yeah, with the horse head on.
So at that university, you're not allowed to laugh at that, apparently.
No, you
Holy cow. Man, you miss a day, you miss a lot on this show.
Yeah.
I never want to take any vacation time.
Wow, that was a fantastic.
That's incredible.
That is incredible.
I have a story that I will get to. I'll maybe use it for my story later on. That this person is telling parents, hey, man, there are way more furries than you can imagine, and they're probably in your kid's school.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. I had mentioned the bobblehead thing with Scott. It's not even really a story. You off air were talking about when you're going to Kansas City this year, which is your yearly summer vacation with a couple buddies. You've been doing this for years and years and years, like over 30 years.
Decades, yes.
Maybe more. How excited you were that they're giving away a bobblehead 3 nights in a row.
Yeah, 3 nights in a row when we're there. That's never happened before. That's a record. It's Bobby Witt Jr. all 3 nights in different uniforms and hats and stuff. It's going to be fantastic.
Yes. I don't think I could match your excitement the way you were off air, because I know there are collectors and people collect bobbleheads and they go for some money. But you were like, dude, this is whatever. And then it's bleeping A. Dude, it's never happened before. 3 bobbleheads, 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah, very exciting.
You're a grown man.
Yeah, I know. A grown man.
There's
and it's
part of me that is
suspended state of adolescence. Yes.
Excited for you, and at the same time, I'm like, what happened to that dude I met like 35 years ago?
Oh.
The dog.
When you see those Bobby Witt Jr. bobbleheads, you'll be green
jealous.
with envy.
We all have our things, don't we?
We do.
We all have our
teach
things.
us how to speak horse.
Oh, my God. With a horse's head.
Sidetrack?
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm weird.
Yeah, no kidding. Golly. Okay. Who drove e-bikes through a Walmart? Nimrod's the news and much more straight ahead.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-970-3355. That's 800-970-3355. 800-970-3355.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Hey, if you're looking to lose weight, but you don't like needles, you've heard about, the shot. I don't want to do that. Needles, they kind of freak me out. And then you heard about the side effects. That one actress. Oh, my gosh. You don't want to be going through that.
Oh, yeah.
Having to wear Depends all the time or
Oh,
whatever.
God.
No,
Oh,
yeah, you want to lose the weight. You don't want all that. There is an alternative to the shots.
Yeah, it's an oral supplement you take called Lean. It works like the shots, but no needles, no drama. All you got to do is take 3 of those capsules with breakfast, and you're off and running. It uses studied ingredients shown to help manage blood sugar, control appetite and cravings, and help you lose weight and keep that weight off.
Yeah, Lean, by the way, is not for the casual dieter. So if you're going, I could drop a couple, 3. No, not for you. Brickhouse Nutrition designed this product for the frustrated dieter who needs to drop 10 pounds or more. So I want to get you started right now. 20% off plus free rush shipping. Go to takelean.com. Use the promo code. It's MVCR. Add Lean to your healthy diet and exercise plan. That's MVCR at takelean.com.
News update, David Van Camp.
Illinois Democrats at it again, trying to just run everybody out of the state. They really, really want to do that. It's like they're playing for draft picks. They've got a proposed social media tax. So, for example, every platform, this is put together, Gmail would pay about $24 million a year in this social media tax. Strava, which is that the biking app or the running app? I can't remember. I think that's the biking app.
Okay.
They'd pay about $312,000 a year. Goodreads, $312,000 a year. TripAdvisor, $47 million a year under this particular proposed tax on social media.
So don't cut spending. Just gouge more people to leave.
Yes.
Great idea, JB. Love that. All right.
Terrible.
Gotta get the Nimrods.
When the going gets tough,
Damn it, this is too hard.
the dumb get dumber.
How about a fat tax, JB?
It's
Yeah,
Nimrods
every
in the
pound
news
you're overweight,
on the Markley,
you pay
Van Camp, and
$1,000.
Robbins Show.
I love the poorly educated.
All right. Nimrod's in the news. It's happening again. This time, Southern California. Teens on the e-bikes right through Walmart. This dude named Vince, he's about ready to take somebody out. Says his daughter, who has autism, totally startled, almost took out his daughter and his wife.
Oh, boy.
And he's in a scooter. He is disabled. So there are some people talking about, okay, e-bike, How about Walmart, $100 gift card, and knock one of these sons of guns off of one of those?
I like that. Bouncy.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
All right. And that's Nimrod's in the news.
Are you ready?
Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, and Scott Robbins.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Making sense of it all.
Now I get it.
And having some fun.
Lighten up, Francis.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. All right. This is troubling people. What Trump said about Iran and missiles.
Yeah, he says, well, we're not going to force Iran to give up on its missile program.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
And support. I mean, they have to have some because other people have some. You got to have some. Somebody said you shouldn't give them one. I mean, I have guys. I like some of these guys, but I don't think they're smart. Sir, you shouldn't let them have any missile. I said, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to let Saudi Arabia have missiles, but they can't have them? Yes, sir. It doesn't work that way, you know. It doesn't work that way. And missiles aren't the problem. They hurt a little location, but they don't blow up the planet.
Oh, boy.
I get where he's coming from. Like, okay, that's not the focus of what they're trying to do. But yeah, when he's like, well, a lot of people have missiles. It's just the wording of that. I get why people are a little bit miffed about that.
Well, those missiles have killed people.
Yeah, they have.
And that's the thing. I saw someone talking about, well, I guess Tucker Carlson's whole theory has gone, down the tubes now.
Oh, yeah. That Trump is controlled by Netanyahu?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Israel's not happy with any of this.
Oh, heck no, they're not.
And he called them out yesterday.
Yeah.
Israel with Soleimani.
No.
Saying, I had the decision. It was a joint venture. And then they said, we don't want to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
So then I talked to my generals, and I'm paraphrasing, and then we took him out.
Yeah.
I blew him up, as he said. So, yeah, that narrative is pretty much gone now.
He doesn't take anybody out. He blows them up.
There you go.
Sometimes he puts the bombs on their heads.
Well, he says he will if they don't behave.
Right.
So here you can have your missiles, but you better behave.
Or those missiles will be turned around and dumped on your head.
Because goodness knows, when Iran before said they'd behave, they certainly do.
James!
I'm just saying,
That's just it. I mean,
the greatest predictor of the future is the past. So we'll see what happens.
Dropping things on people's heads. I'd like to introduce you to Secretary of War Katie Porter.
With some potatoes?
Who very famously put boiling mashed potatoes on her husband.
Should be dumping those out of a plane. Flying overhead.
I don't want to go down a rabbit hole here, but I think I know the answer to this on the Katie Porter thing. Mm-hmm. Why did she dump the steaming hot potatoes on his head?
Because she's a lunatic who has anger management issues.
Wasn't it because he wasn't doing it right?
Something like that, yeah.
Doing it right?
I mean, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, she just caught him cheating or something like that. No, it was like instant potatoes, and he was goofing it up, and she was ticked.
Oh gosh.
Or at least that's the
went
story I
a whole
remember.
Other area that he was not doing it right.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, no, of course not. Are you kidding? Look at your canvas there, artist.
Are you projecting right now?
Wow.
Just asking.
Jeez.
You thought he wasn't performing, and so she just goes into the kitchen from the bedroom and gets the potatoes. Do better.
Well, she's making potatoes, and he's warming up in the bullpen, and she's like, no, you don't know how to do it.
Wow. I don't think that was it.
Okay.
So anyway, Iran, some people not happy with the deal.
Yeah.
Really not all that thrilled with it.
No.
That's where we're at right now. We'll see what happens. And I know gas prices, they say, are already coming down.
Oh, yeah.
They are really coming down.
And again, just to recap, you think this whole move was just for the midterms?
Oh, I don't know. The whole move was for the midterms, but certainly that weighed in on the decisions that were made as quickly as they were made.
And David, you think it's more about
economics? I think it is more about like, hey, look, the reserves of oil and the flow of oil was being interrupted to the point where we were going to have a pretty big shortage. in the near future. And it's like, all right, we got to get something done. Put something on paper. Let's, I've seen like some people trying to keep their sanity about this whole agreement with Iran by just saying, let's just look at it like an extended ceasefire.
Yeah, because there's no real deal in place.
Right.
Was there a date put on it? Was there the 60-day
60
thing?
days,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is. Okay, it is there. All right.
Oh, by the way, and I briefly mentioned this earlier, a young Iranian woman who sang without a hijab, and this was just in front of a camera. There was no one else around. It wasn't like to an audience. Has been sentenced to 74 lashes. That, man, it is just brutal. Her name is Prestu Ahmadi. She's 28. Singer and film school grad. Sentenced by the court to flogging, a 2-year travel ban, and a 2-year prohibition on performing. Again, her crime, live streaming a concert on YouTube from a historic venue without a hijab. Again, to no audience. And 8 musicians and crew members also sentenced alongside her, all convicted of offending public decency. Wow.
Let me ask you this. Are there comedy clubs in Iran?
Good question.
I only ask that because they're the most humorless group of people on the planet.
Well, yeah,
And if you
earlier in
did-
the week,
If you are in a comedy club there, what can you do? What material can you do?
you can make fun of Americans. You can make fun of a lot of different
I guess
things.
that's what you do, yeah. Make fun of people who eat hot dogs or something.
Yeah. Well, earlier this week, Iran executed Javad Zamani and Abalfals Saidi. Okay, you know what? I'm going to write this just for fun. I'm going to write this name down, or at least circle it, and I want you to pronounce it, because this is a good one.
I got ball balls in my mind right now.
All right.
Okay, let's see.
The one circled right there. Go for it.
Well,
don't hesitate right now.
No, I'm not. A ball fozzie.
Ball Fozzie?
Isn't there F-A-Z-I? Abel Fozzie?
Something.
Okay.
He's no longer with us. They were convicted of waging war against God for their anti-government protests. And they were hung in public. Yep. So that's Iran doing Iran things.
That's a heck of a charge. Waging war against God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get to play God. So there you go. That's what they think. All right, David, you've got a communist mayor, or at least a mayoral candidate in the news.
Candidate, yes. This is in Los Angeles. Well, this is Natya Raman. She is the even further left-wing candidate in the LA mayor's race, and she's currently on the city council. She's voted against hiring new police officers, supported defunding the police, and meanwhile, her district is seeing a rise in burglaries and slow police response times. So she was interviewed on KTLA, and of course that came up.
Okay, roll it.
Do you take any responsibility for what's going on there, especially since you voted against increasing the police budget and adding more police officers?
Well, I voted for multiple budgets that have maintained and even expanded our police force. And I've worked extremely hard to deliver on public safety results. When we've had surges in burglaries, we've assembled PD, ensured that we've had PD presence in the valley where we've needed it, and addressed those issues and brought crime down again. But what I will say is that Angelinos do not feel satisfied with the public safety response here, whether it is
So does that
people
mean
who
less police officers?
what we've done
Because you
here.
did say defund the police when you were running.
But I voted for budgets that have supported maintaining and even expanding our police force. And what I would say right now is that we have a public safety system that is not working for Angelinos. And as mayor, I want to fix that.
What does that mean, though? I mean, does that mean?
Hold on a second, because guy, you did all these things that you say is great, but they're not happy.
But what does that mean?
I love that interviewer, man.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
He's
though?
great. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, because I'm confused too.
Well, and it is this thing. We all do this, and I'm with you, David. I'm loving what this guy is doing, but that's his job.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but you know how rare that is?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
We've been in a news reporting desert in this country for years.
The mechanic actually fixed my car.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Okay, go.
What does that mean, though? I mean, does that mean would you have fewer officers? I mean, we're losing officers. The chief has come here a bunch of times, and he says, "Look, we're losing through attrition."
Yes,
and yet in January you voted not to hire 170 police officers, 170 more. I mean, they're retiring. The department is getting. There's fewer officers.
I think we need to have realistic strategies to maintain the size of our police force, and that's what I've called for every single time.
What does that mean? Strategies. It's just McGurkin speak.
It is McGurkin. It's complete McGurkin. That didn't mean anything.
No.
What you just said means nothing.
No.
Boy, these people, I got to tell you, they're slick.
Yeah.
They're going to be monsters if they're elected.
I mean, yeah, it's just going to get worse.
Yeah, but boy, can they sell it. Well,
It does, in a way, remind me of Chicago, in that you had Lori Lightfoot, and in L.A. you got Karen Bass. And you're thinking at the time, it can't get any worse. Oh, yes, it can.
It does.
There's Brandon Johnson, and there's ramen noodles there.
Yes.
And, boy, if they elect her.
No, it is.
It'll be something. Okay.
It's Escape from L.A. if that happens.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a terrible movie, too.
Yeah, very good.
The sequel to Escape from New York.
The Escape from New York was good.
It was. Classic. Okay, let's go to Vegas now. They're scrapping cars. What?
Yeah, well, Las Vegas, they're tackling drag racing and street takeovers with mass arrests, and they're scrapping the cars that get seized.
Good.
Throwing them in the crusher. Sheriff Kevin McMail talked about it.
Okay.
Street racing, street takeovers, drifting, all of these things that are associated with that culture that ultimately ends up in lives lost, property damaged, and just wreaking pure havoc in our community is not acceptable. And we just decided enough is enough.
So the next time you think of going full throttle, that pedal could actually turn into just scrap metal. I'm Andrew Nomura, News 3.
Oh, he needs to be fired.
News 3 reporter, that man, I don't know him.
Yes.
He may be a wonderful man.
Before you go further, I just want to let people know that might be new to the show. David used to be a news director, and there were a few things he'd fire people for. Yeah. If they did a story on tips, like how to stay cool in the summertime, or too many puns.
I'll just say, again, I do not know this reporter from News 3.
Yes.
Maybe a good man.
Yes.
I hate his guts.
You know, boy, that's strong. I feel like the guy's trying. Maybe he's new. Maybe he hasn't been coached well enough yet, David. Maybe
that
he's
pedal. It can turn into scrap metal. Because, like, pedal to the metal. Get it? No, you're fired. Get out of my sight.
Man, okay. You can't argue with that.
That's pretty bad. That's really bad.
How many times has pedal and metal been rhymed in song? I want to look that up.
Check out Bon Jovi's lyric sheets over the years. It's got to be.
I don't think it's there. We'll have to think on that one. Oh man, depressing story from the UK, but you got to hear it. And the 5 stories we're watching today, straight ahead.
Mom deserves more than flowers and a card. Enter to win the JTV Mother's Day Getaway at jtv.com/sweepstakes. You could win a 6-night cruise to Grand Cayman, Mexico, and the Bahamas, plus $1,000 spending money and a $1,000 gift card to shop JTV. It's a mom's dream come true. Enter the JTV Mother's Day Getaway now at jtv.com/sweepstakes. And new customers receive a one-time $25 off of a purchase of $50 or more. Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-970-3355. That's 800-970-3355. 800-970-3355.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores.
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins, thank you for being here. It's time now for the 5 stories we're watching today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, number 5. The Supreme Court has unanimously sided with a Texas man who says it's not a crime for marijuana users to have guns. Number 4. One of the ringleaders of the UFC White House terror plot is a Mexican illegal alien who was granted DACA by the Obama administration.
Get him out.
Number 3, some minority-owned and local subcontractors who helped build the Obama Presidential Center say they're owed millions and face financial ruin as the campus prepares to open on Juneteenth. Number 2, J.D. Vance announced that 12.5 million oil barrels went through the Strait of Hormuz since last night. That's the most since the beginning of the Iran war. It's a little more than half of the usual daily average, so that'll probably pick up. I don't know about y'all. Where I live, I filled up for $3.11 a gallon yesterday. Pretty nice.
Yeah, nice.
Jeez, that's really good.
Yeah.
Not where we live.
Number 1, President Trump posted, quote, "Oil is flowing. Iran can never have a nuclear weapon. The stock markets are roaring. Jobs are at records and prices are dropping. Our country is strong, safe, and respected like never before. You're welcome, President DJT." I think they are getting pretty... I don't know. It's almost like they're surprised that there's been some conservatives pushing back against this memorandum of understanding.
You think they're truly surprised or acting surprised?
I don't know.
I think they might be truly surprised.
That could be. I mean, there are different times that people I know, like diehard Trump supporters, are ticked off at him for one thing or another, like the Epstein stuff. It's like, he's still talking about this creep?
Yeah.
Like, whoa, that's not what you said before. Yeah. You know, I mean, I know the left's narrative is all these Trump people, they would follow him to the death. I was like, no, if he does something they don't like, they're going to let you know. Well, and yeah, there are some people not happy with this deal. The one thing I'm not sure yet is, well, first of all, there's no real signed deal.
Yeah.
Like, what exactly is it? And is this just a play for now, till the midterms are over, and then you're doing something else? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either.
No idea. I do know. I mean, one of the most diehard Trump guys I know, I shared a screen grab of some of our conversation last night. And, yeah, he's ticked. Now, part of it is because he's got family in Iran, and he would like to be able to visit his well, I don't think he was born in America, but he would like to visit his ancestral homeland, but he can't.
Yeah.
So I think there's a personal side to it all, but he is ticked.
Yeah. Do you think that as far as the narrative, Iran can no longer be the bully of the Middle East? Is that still true? Or is it true?
I don't think so.
We'll see.
Well, I don't know how defanged they are right now.
It's hard to know.
You know?
It seemed like they were more defanged early on when we were taking out everything, but then there's still missiles going everywhere, doing damage. So, did see this in health news. Heard this before, and here it is again. Researchers analyzed U.S. health data, found no health benefit from alcohol at any level of consumption. Like, no amount is healthy.
Wow.
Well, so
there's
the
no glass of wine at dinner thing? Yeah. No.
Well, then there's no point to moderation. Drink up, fellas.
You know, because Scott and I are such healthy people, we were on the front of this curve. That's why we both quit. We were like,
right.
You know what? There's just no real health benefit to this.
Yeah. It wasn't until after I came back from the dead that I realized that. But hey,
yeah, see? Way ahead.
But the realization struck me, yeah.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Okay, biggest story today, David.
Biggest story of the day, I suppose there is the continuing fallout over the Memorandum of Understanding that was signed yesterday by the President of the United States, and there are a lot of people, including those who like Trump, who are kind of ticked off. Like, what was the whole point of any of this?
Yeah. More from that story. Crazy out of the UK. The rape gangs from mostly Pakistan. Muslim men, young white girls. 250,000 girls?
Yeah.
That is insane. And the person that's been fighting against this, a victim, was doing some interviews. We'll hear from that and around to What's Your Story straight ahead. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. You know, trying to get voter ID done. Doesn't seem like it would be that big a deal.
Yeah.
Still waiting to see. I know Mike Lee, Republicans, talking about it. We can still get this thing done. Did you happen to hear the conversation between Maria Bartiromo on Fox Business and Ro Khanna, who was trying to sell this idea that it's just not fair for women that get married? You know, it's just such a hassle.
That tired argument.
Right.
Yeah, Maria was not having any of that, by the way.
In the cases of some people who are married, that you want them, if they've changed their name, to go and have to prove that with their birth certificate to a registrar
What's
that
the
they
problem?
changed
Get
the
your
name.
birth certificate. What's the? Yes, that's the law. You can't vote if you're not an American citizen. Yes, get your birth certificate. Yes, that's exactly right.
No, because
problem.
putting
You know
a
what?
huge
I wanted a copy of my birth certificate. I went online. I got the birth certificate. I've got it. It took a week. No problem.
There.
Right.
But they can't do it. They don't know how to spell birth certificate in the search engine.
Oh, it's really demeaning to women.
Yeah,
to say they just can't get it done.
I've heard this all.
Well, it's like when they say black people can't find the DMV.
They don't know where it is.
That's
infantilizing people. It's insane.
I had to go get my license renewed earlier this year, and it was just cracking me up because I was thinking about it because pretty much everybody who worked at my local DMV was black. They work there.
Wow.
So I'm like drive around for like an hour and a half trying to figure out where it was.
Right. They're always late because there's something about, according to liberals, something about being black that makes you forget where the DMV is.
Yes. Can't find it. It's too
Until
much
you
to ask.
talk to real black people and like, well, now I know where the DMV. Yeah.
Well, they look at you
Dumb
like you got
question.
8 heads. What do you mean?
Well, yeah.
Of course.
What kind of a
I
question
know where it is.
that?
Yeah, that dude on the street in New
Yeah.
York asking all those
Wait,
people.
just right
You know
down
where
the
the
street.
DMV is? Well, of course I do.
Yeah. Are you nuts?
Okay, this story out of the UK with the rape gangs that goes back decades. It's so much worse than you had heard before.
Yeah.
And this whole summary, this is like 213 pages. What's the name of the dude that puts this together?
Rupert Lowe.
Yes. And now there are liberals in the UK saying he's very dangerous.
Yes, he's a very dangerous individual.
Because he put all this information together?
Yeah.
It's great. It's the scale of the crimes committed is staggering. This is in the executive summary of this report. It's been previously established that at the very least 250,000 young white girls have been subjected to repeated rape, gang rape, trafficking, torture, pregnancy, forced Islamic conversion, and lifelong trauma. The true number is probably higher. The perpetrators bear primary responsibility, yet the institutional failures that enabled them for decades must also be confronted. Oh my gosh. How could people just let this happen, go on and on and on? And so this woman, Sammy Woodhouse, who is a victim and now an advocate for victims, is doing some interviews. She talked about how a lot of these perpetrators had friends in high places, and that's how they would get away with it for so long.
Now, yes, these gangs, it was, operating throughout the United Kingdom. It is a very organised network of crime. And something else that was picked up on was the fact that these perpetrators had friends and family members in very high places. So for one example, when I was a child, I was abducted by Arshad Hussain. His relative was a Labour politician called Jahangir Akhtar, and he and a police officer called PC Hassan Ali arranged a no prosecution deal. Now what that meant was if he handed me over at a petrol station, he would not be prosecuted.
That's unbelievable. Just make a deal like that. She goes,
He's now being sentenced to prison for 35 years for that particular crime. And that's how I actually exposed the Rodham child abuse scandal, because I was naming the politicians and professionals involved.
yes. Jeez. Yes. Naming people. And so as they were wrapping up the interview, she talked about what they're looking forward or what they're looking for going forward.
There's one thing that I've been asking for many years, and that is to pardon victims of criminal exploitation. So we wasn't just blamed, but we was also criminalised. So there are lots of victims throughout the country that still have criminal records. That campaign has been...
You become a criminal for complaining that you were raped and a victim. It is bonkers. It is amazing to me that you didn't have more fathers, brothers, uncles going out and just taking people out.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you take everybody's guns.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Anyway, she goes on.
It's been going for many years now. It's this Sammy's Law. So we're hoping that's going to come into effect. But also, we want people deported if they're, coming to our country and committing these crimes. Immigration in the UK is a huge, huge problem. But we're asking for changes within policing, within the NHS, within social care, within education, lots of policies and laws as well that needs to be changed. Now, I personally think we should have the death penalty. We don't have that in our country. But I think when you are committing such horrific crimes, you should face death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with her. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you take
swiftly.
And rape a young girl. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, sorry.
Done.
Can't live amongst us anymore.
Nope. See you later.
And this unchecked immigration thing pisses me off, too.
Oh, my gosh.
And
You just allow it to happen.
I really think the worm's starting to turn on this because they're suffocating.
Yes.
They're being overwhelmed by the whole thing. The system is broken. They know it's broken. They've known for a long time. And now you've got criminals involved.
No, and it is true. The world doesn't need any more nice guys. They need good men.
No, right.
That stand up for what's right.
Mm-hmm.
If it's saying we're not going to allow the Islamification of this country, then that's what it takes.
We're not going to do it.
Because you can't allow
No.
it. You just can't.
And, yeah, I mean, you can't. And I'm looking for an example of, well, this country's really improved since they all came.
Oh.
Where is that?
Yeah, name one.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could look at it and go, well, this is really benefiting our society, like some of these yahoos will try to tell you, but it isn't. We know it isn't.
No.
Crime goes up, the budgets bust. I mean, everything terrible happens.
Certainly not good for women.
And I am not anti-immigrant. If everybody does everything the way they're supposed to do it, it's going to be great.
Whatever you say,
Betting will
Whitey.
take place.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
right, I know.
Sure,
I
just keep
feel
preaching
like I'm that guy now,
No,
right?
it's-
And I don't
you
want to
just
be
gotta-
that guy.
No,
but
you're not that guy.
That's true. I
No,
mean, it's
dude,
true.
we've been given the qualifiers for years. Like, it's not like every Muslim is a bad person.
Absolutely
no.
not.
But what you've seen happen in the UK, different pockets of the world, and that woman, Sammy Woodhouse, said, if you think it's only happening here in the UK, you're crazy.
Oh, you're nuts. You're naive. And
Yeah,
here's
it's
the thing:
happening
it's
all
not
over.
like they're not rushing and pushing the best and the brightest to come to America.
Oh, it's whoever
or come
can make
to
it through.
Europe or whatever. No, it's emptying out the prisons and nut houses too, and going, okay,
Oh, that's
not
a
our
whole different
problem
problem.
anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Their problem now.
All right.
All right.
Boy, I didn't know I was going to push your button like that.
Well,
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
All right, it's that time. We do it a couple of times a day. Go around the table. It may not be the biggest story out there, but it caught your attention. David, what's your story here?
Well, the Obama Presidential Center is opening up in Chicago. They're having a big ceremony today, and no ceremony celebrating left-wing ideals in front of an ugly building would be complete without this introduction.
We'd also like to take a moment to recognize the original inhabitants of the land upon which we are gathered today.
Yes!
We honor the Anishinaabe, the Council of Three Fires, the Ojibwe, the Odawa, and the Potawatomi nations.
Yes. You've got to have the land acknowledgement.
Yes, of course.
Well, then, wait. So Barack Obama believes in keeping stolen land?
Apparently so.
And building a monument to himself on it?
Correct.
This is a war crime. I am literally shaking right now.
Well, if you think Barack is selfish, you might say his wife is worse. And I'll go, if we don't have time, I'll just make this my story. This was part of the Good Morning America interview with the Obamas. And Robin Roberts had one of her questions for them. It was like a rapid fire question. Roll it.
One word to describe your next chapter. One word.
Fun.
Me. That's what you call drop the mic.
You know what? You seem to be grading her higher on her answer.
Yeah, Robin loved that answer. Me. The next chapter.
Drop the mic.
Me. What kind of self-consumption is that?
That's in
does
character,
that ring?
That's totally
it is in character, but does that ring with anybody?
No.
Like, yeah, that's the answer you want to hear from somebody. Oh, my goodness.
I would have preferred Grifter.
I would have preferred Big Mike.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your story, Scotty?
Oh, my God. Well. It isn't the fraud in Minnesota, multiple other states. It isn't the child trafficking we've talked about over the border. The Biden administration, the failed track record. No. CNN, by the way, decided, well, here's the real problem in America. CNN actually is doing an investigation right now into the algae in the reflecting pond.
Oh, yeah.
After the Trump administration repaired it. The event went into trouble, and they decided, well, we're going to test this right now. We're going to test the water. Talk about peak CNN. Well, here you go.
Okay.
And we're going to scoop up a water sample to see if we can get this tested.
Oh, yeah.
CNN independently took the sample of water and consulted with a pool store that regularly tests water to help read the results. It showed phosphate levels far higher than what is recommended to keep algae at bay based on estimates for a pool that holds 6.5 million gallons of water.
If there's already some phosphate fertilizer in the water, that's really opportunistic, especially for the blue-green algae that can fix nitrogen. So they are having a field day out here, probably.
The Department of Interior says they believe some of the initial problem was residual algae that had accumulated in pipes and insists the filtration system called the ozone nanobubbler is working.
Yes.
It's a pool.
They went to a pool guy. That's awesome.
Yes.
It's a big day for pool guys.
They took the water in to be tested with a pool guy.
It's incredible. Yeah.
These people are ridiculous.
Yes.
I'm a reporter.
Well, I'll save my other story for later because you'll want to hear it. I had no idea that the whole furry movement is getting as big as it is.
You mean people dressing up as animals and stuff?
Yes.
And jumping into piles?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
It's really something, man. And they got all sorts of names for it. They're acting out their fursanas.
Their what?
Fursanas.
Fursanas,
yes. Just
a play on persona. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right,
it's all this different play on words stuff with these people.
Oh, man.
But yeah, it's way bigger than you probably think that it is.
I've maintained for a long time. You and the family are going to take a little trip in the summertime. You save up your money. You get to the hotel, and in the lobby, there's all these people walking around because their convention is there the same weekend you're there.
Oh, yeah. Like the Midwest Fur Fest near Chicago.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got Nimrods of the news and the news update coming right up.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
John, what are you doing? Get in my car.
So why are you walking to work?
Thanks, man. It's these insanely high gas prices. They're draining my bank account. I can't afford to drive anymore.
Dude, don't walk. Just do what I do, because I never pay full price for gas anymore. I use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Oh, wait. You're telling me you get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PROFIT for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code PROFIT. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PROFIT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PROFIT.
All right. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. You know, Father's Day is coming up on Sunday. If you're still trying to figure out what to get Dad, it's probably not the mug he wants. Certainly not a tie. Gift card maybe, but he's probably going to forget about it in the drawer. You could get him something, though, that he'll actually use, and that is the Chef IQ Sense Smart Thermometer.
Yeah, I almost hate to admit that I love this thing, because I've spent years in front of a grill learning like how it feels when the chicken is done perfectly and how a steak is done perfectly, and then this thing just comes in and makes those skills worthless.
It equalizes us, David. It's great really for me and sad for you.
Performance-enhancing technology, okay? It's a smart wireless cooking thermometer. You stick it in whatever you got going, and it'll give you live updates on how the meat is coming along and when to take it off the burner, when to take it off the grill, whatever you've got going, and however you want to cook it. I mean, this thing is a game changer. It takes the guesswork out of cooking.
Yeah, you don't have to spend your whole time there standing over the grill either. Go watch the game, hang out with the family, all kinds of cool stuff. You're by the way, your phone's going to tell you when it's time for the meat to get ready and whatever else is ready. And right now, during the Father's Day sale, you can get 40% off site-wide. You just go to chefiq.com, use the promo code MVCR, chefiq.com for 40% off. Use the promo code MVCR. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Country, thank you. Yes.
Yes. News update, David Van Camp.
Ian Roberts. Remember this guy? This is the illegal alien who was the superintendent of Des Moines Public Schools.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it just lied about a whole lot of things that he had done. Was an illegal possession of a gun. Ran from ICE when they came to get him.
Yep.
Well, he says, he did an interview with KCCI and says, I ran because of racism.
Oh, yeah?
It wasn't because he was afraid of getting caught.
It was not an attempt to evade law enforcement. So immediately as I started to think about the possibility of who they are, I've seen the hundreds and hundreds of videos around the country. What happens when someone who looks like me is confronted by law enforcement? Certainly,
oh yeah,
under the circumstances where I also had access to firearms. So it was prudent for me to make a decision to protect my own personal safety.
It's responsible to run from the cops.
Right. Because of racism.
So tired of the looks like me. Just sick to death of it.
Yes. Who buys that crap anymore?
Jeez.
You got to be pretty gullible. All right, we got to get to Nimrod.
When the going gets tough.
Damn it, this is too hard.
The dumb get dumber.
All right, Ian.
It's Nimrod's in the News on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
I love the poorly educated.
All right. Nimrod's the news. You got to tell me, is the cat the Nimrod or the owner? The headline, rabid cat terrorizes Central Florida neighborhood.
Oh, my.
Bites 5 people and a puppy.
Rabid cat?
Yes.
Oh, my.
This woman, 31-year-old Angelica Perez, who says, yeah, I feed my cats. I feed strays. I feed them all. Do you vaccinate the cats? No. Well, this rabid cat has attacked 5 people and a 4-month puppy. Dang. So now she is facing charges for that.
Sorry.
And that's Nimrod's in the news.
Are you ready?
Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, and Scott Robbins.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Making sense of it all.
Now I get it.
And having some fun.
Lighten up, Francis.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. Thank you for being here. News update, David Van Camp.
Well, a couple of updates here. Iran is warning of canceling all upcoming negotiations and reimposing a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz because of apparent violation of the Memorandum of Understanding. And that is that Israel is continuing to attack enemies in Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. Now, that's been a big point of a rift between the Trumpster and Benjamin Netanyahu because he's been saying, hey, look, I'm not saying you can't defend yourself, but, hey, we're trying to make a bigger play for peace here in Israel, and I understand where they're coming from, too. They're like, yeah, but you've got Hezbollah still firing rockets into Israel.
Right. What are we supposed to do?
What are we supposed to do? And so there's sort of this it's almost like, Iran's expectation is that we're going to control Israel without telling their proxies in Hezbollah to knock it off. And so it's just that's what they do. And Israeli government has been very critical of the Trump administration for this memorandum of understanding as well. And so J.D. Vance, the vice president, was fielding those tensions and fielding questions about those tensions today in the White House press briefing room.
To completion. Now, I saw the Axios report. That Netanyahu is fuming. That's not reflective of the conversations that I've had with him, but maybe he's saying something to somebody else that he's not saying to me. What I will say, and this does bother me, is that you've seen people within Bibi's cabinet who have come out and attacked the deal and in some ways very personally attacked the President of the United States. And I guess my message to them would be twofold. Number one, Donald J. Trump is the only head of state in the entire world who is sympathetic to the nation of Israel at this moment in time. And he happens to be the head of state of the world's superpower. If I was in the cabinet of the Israeli government, I might not be attacking the only powerful ally that I have anywhere left in the entire world. And the second message I would give to some of those cabinet members, Bibi, to his credit, has not gone down this path, but to some of these cabinet members in Israel who are attacking the President of the United States, the other thing that I would say is that over the last 3 months, 2/3 of the defensive weapons that have protected your homeland have been built by American hands and paid for by American tax dollars. The problem for Israel is not Donald J. Trump. And anybody in Israel who thinks their biggest problem is the President of the United States needs to wake up and smell the reality of the situation that country is in.
And then,
good night. Wow, he's good. He's good at that.
Well, they certainly are putting him out there a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, he's more visible in the last couple of weeks than he has been in the last 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the job. Go sell it. Go sell the Iran deal. And you got to go over to The View.
Oh, boy.
Go into that hostage territory. He did well.
I think that's an OSHA violation of some kind. Yeah.
But what he just said right there makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the nicest smackdown you can give
for
an
sure.
ally. It's like, you're out over your skis here.
Yep.
And, yeah. It's also a way of saying, you need us more than we need you.
Yeah.
Again, I understand if you got Hezbollah firing rockets at you, you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? I get that. Well, same time, I wouldn't be just popping off about Trump to people.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I can understand, like you said, I understand their position on that. But, while this is all going on, maybe just hush-hush about the person who signs a lot of the checks for you.
Yes.
Well, the old adage, bite the hand that feeds you. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to save one story for later. You're going to handle Major League Baseball and the controversy right now.
I got something
with
coming up. Yeah.
Pride and hats and San Francisco, all that nonsense. Mention this. I happened to see this at Daily Wire. It's from Brooke Branchen. And it was a piece saying the furry movement is bigger than most parents realize. Saying your kids are probably going to school with furries. I did too. I'm like, what is she talking about? She talks about as a freshman in high school, she said, my friends and I didn't avert our eyes in the hallways when the jocks or seniors walked by. We averted our eyes from the tail-wearing furries. She said, by no means was I considered cool. My friends and I were nerdy kids who took art and theater classes. But even we were made uncomfortable by the aggressive, antisocial behavior of our school's small population of self-identified furries.
Well, they were allowed to walk around the hallways like that?
Apparently, traveling in small packs, they usually had tails pinned to their sweatpants and whiskers drawn on their cheeks with eyeliner.
Okay, that would not flown back in my day.
Dude, yeah, my niece goes to a school, and there's a classmate of hers who identifies as a wolf.
And they just allowed?
Yeah. Wears the ears.
And she talks about they sometimes yip like dogs.
Yes.
Holy cow. So does this wolf person, are they like, through the hallways?
Apparently so. Will like growl and bark.
You don't get detention for that?
It's really funny, too, because my brother is like just about as, liberal woke as they come.
Yeah.
And I was just sort of basking in this when he told me about it a couple of years ago, because he was like, I mean, what the hell is this? And I'm like, hey, it's that person's chosen identity, sir.
That's right.
There are limits. What? Limits?
Not really.
What?
No.
Excuse me?
Hater.
That person would have had a hard time growling when it was stuffed inside a locker with my day.
Yeah, it's almost like hashtag bring back bullying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they'd have been on a leash.
Oh, my God.
You want to be a dog? No problem.
Yeah.
Now, she writes, at late night parties, we gathered around to tell stories about what they did at parties.
The furries?
Yes.
Oh, my.
She writes, in their full fursuits that they hid from their parents. Not pursuits, Scott. Fursuits. Yes.
Their parents didn't know.
No, she said they would post videos of themselves working on their fursuits and acting out their fursonas.
Oh, God.
The fact that it cracks up David is what's killing me. Said, if you think that furries are rare, you'd be wrong. My average-sized suburban Wisconsin high school was rooted in a generally conservative community. And despite this, there were several very progressive student groups, a large LGBT club, and, of course, quite a few furries. Once a fringe subculture, dressing like animals has in recent years exploded into the mainstream. And then talks about, in 2025, the largest furry convention, which is in Pennsylvania, set a record for 18,300 attendees.
Gosh.
That same year, Furry Weekend in Atlanta had 17,700, and the Midwest Fur Fest near Chicago had almost 17,000. Yes. Crazy.
Midwest Fur Fest.
Yes. She writes, furry communities have also been arranging meetups at music festivals, Comic Cons, and Renaissance fairs. And then there's the online polling as far as furry demographics. Unsurprisingly, almost 75% are under the age of 25. 84% are male.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
84% are male?
Yes.
Well, there's some sexual perversion-y thing to this.
Not always. Sometimes, but not
Well,
always.
not always, but if that many men are involved in that little female, yeah, okay.
Oh, boy. 83% are white.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she goes on to write, it's almost impossible to talk about the people behind the, quote, fursuits without talking about the sexual stigma surrounding furries.
Well, yes.
Yeah. A survey of 334 male furries found that 84% identified as non-heterosexual.
Oh, boy.
And 99% stated there was, quote, some degree of sexual motivation involved as far as the interest in furry culture. And that was that
Tyler Robinson's boyfriend, yeah.
Yeah, guy that took out Charlie Kirk.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was a furry, yeah.
Yeah. Remember the letter, Oh, My Love?
Yeah.
That was totally authentic?
Yeah.
Anyway, other studies have found that more than 70% of furries are members of the LGBT community. Whatever. And Gen Z overwhelmingly more likely to be,
How about a nice romantic flea dip, honey?
Oh, boy.
There was an article a few months ago, and maybe we talked about it at the time, but it was written by a furry who said, there's a violence problem in my community, in the furry community, and I kind of laughed at it, but reading the testimony, and you're talking about like online talking, it's very, very much rooted in sort of this nihilistic, the world sucks, you know, which can turn into a dangerous situation. You've got a lot of kids who are isolated, who feel like, for whatever reason, dressing up as furries as an animal is going to, fill some need or give them some sense of community. And they're talking to a lot of whacked out nut jobs.
Well, yes. Well, speaking of whacked out nut jobs, the story in upstate New York with the pride flag, and they voted to take it down, and the freak out that followed, the alphabet mafia there, it was a full-on meltdown. It's something, dude. I'll play you the audio in a second, just to set it up. So, for the first time in the town's history, Webster Town Supervisor Alex Scaldone raised the gay flag at Town Hall, issued a Pride Month proclamation. So after public comment from residents, Republicans elected to the town board voted to effectively remove the pride flag by adopting a policy that limits flags on town property to the U.S. and New York state flags. So by June 5th, that flag was removed. So at the removal, then protesters gathered outside Town Hall, and then you had these activists screaming and yelling about the flag removal. Now, there is a town supervisor candidate named Kevin Lockhart who captured it on video, and that's who you'll hear in part of the video. And you'll hear what some of these people are saying, that children are going to kill themselves for this, for no pride flag.
Oh, because there's no pride flag?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
And then you'll hear this other woman who scream that she's nearly died 5 times in the last month because she is LGBTQ or whatever.
What?
Yeah, I don't think there's any swearing in this, but...
Oh, David, hey, be close, okay?
Do you want to hear it or not?
Of course I want to hear it.
Okay, here you go.
Water's a treat. It keeps you all down while you hate us. Children will kill themselves for this. It's a flag. And I guess it's mental illness for suicide. We've got pride.
And then some woman just will scream out of nowhere, and then the other one's saying kids are going to kill themselves because of this.
I have nearly died 5 times in the last month. I am a screaming leftist because disability has made me either leftist or dead. This is why.
All over the pride flag coming down. Just the New York state flag and the U.S. flag, that's it.
I think it's interesting how she connects the dots between being a leftist and being a progressive. And being mentally ill.
5 times?
Mental health crisis.
Well,
oh,
you
my
need
God.
to see a doctor.
She supports Nazis. We see, we hear, we will not live in fear. We see, we hear, we will not live in fear.
She's trying to start a chant and it's not picking up. And then that guy just says, you need a hug.
Oh, it's perfect, yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to get to that part later.
Yeah,
The
because
dude
you
that's filming is like,
need to hear the conclusion.
listen, I got nothing against anybody, but you can't, and some mental health there.
Man, you can hardly see the cloven hoof on that one that was screaming.
Yeah. Oh, divorce rate story. That and the 5 stories we're watching today coming up.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition.
Today's recipient from Terry's Tiny Homes, Terry! Sure, as the only employee of her company, Terry was probably the front runner, but saving money getting personalized discounts with a commercial auto quote from Progressive, well, that gave Terry the edge. Over Terry. Terry! Terry! Keep awkwardly chanting your own name, Terry. You deserve it. Woo! Be your own Terry. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. And now, the 5 stories we're watching today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, number 5, the Department of Justice has charged 15 people in a massive food stamp fraud ring in Massachusetts. 11 of them were illegal aliens using stolen American identities.
No way.
Weird.
No one's illegal on stolen land.
No.
Number 5, speaking of which, one of the ringleaders of the UFC White House terror plot is a Mexican illegal alien who was granted DACA by the Obama administration in 2014. Number 3, some minority-owned and local subcontractors who helped build the Obama Presidential Center say they're owed millions and, well, they're facing financial ruin as the campus prepares to open on Juneteenth.
Which, is, by the way, was built on stolen land.
Yes.
We know that because there was a land acknowledgement.
Yes, during the ceremony today, there was a land acknowledgement, yes.
Pay the contractors.
Right.
Pay the people who built, pay them. Big O, write the check.
Yeah. Number 2, J.D. Vance announces 12.5 million oil barrels went through the Strait of Hormuz since last night, the most since the beginning of the war. It's a little more than half the usual daily average. Number 1, Iran is warning that they might cancel all upcoming negotiations and reimpose the mining of the Strait of Hormuz because Israel is continuing to strike Hezbollah targets in southern Lebanon.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're threatening this now.
Yeah.
We might do this. Well, how about Karg Island? How about we just bomb that then?
Well, I think, yeah, I mean,
that's not behaving.
It could be that, you let the oil flow out for a few days or a couple of weeks, make sure that you're avoiding a shortage, and then boom, it's go time again. I don't know.
Yeah, man, oh man.
Gosh dang.
Okay, we'll see what happens. If you're just joining us, I had this clip of this LGBT group that was freaking out in upstate New York because the town decided they were taking the pride flag down because it hadn't gone through the proper channels. There was supervisor just said, "Oh, I declare it Pride Month. It's going up," and they voted on it. They know it's coming down, and there was a freak out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And woman's screaming, and the dude that's filming is running for town supervisor, and he's trying to say, "I don't hate anybody."
I've never seen so much hate and rage from a particular demographic or social group.
Really?
Trying to kill the people I love.
What's in your camera? Huh?
Nice comeback, old man.
You're gonna call me a leftist, but
I've always been fair to you folks. At least I try to be fair. That's the objective standard. I try to have an objective standard. You folks are dangerous. You're unhinged socialists who are filled with rage and bigotry.
Well, I am unhinged. I am a socialist.
You need a hug, miss. You need a hug. The rage and hate of you folks is unreal. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you do see a lot of that.
Again, that's an objective take. But yes, here's what I see. Here's what it is. Yeah.
Not exactly.
I mean, what are you supposed to say? Somebody's
This
foaming
is
at the
the Markley
mouth.
Van Camp Robbins Show.
It's like, what's wrong with you?
I know, man.
And again, repeat it over and over again. People are dying. People will die. People.
What was that? Yeah, the
How
kids
so?
are going to die. You something?
Children will kill themselves for this. It's a flag.
Just.
I know.
How are you supposed to win hearts and minds with that crazy?
It's not about that. It's about dominance.
Yeah.
Just make sure you beat them down enough where they're afraid to say anything.
Yeah. Enough people are like, all right, this is nonsense. We're not doing that anymore. Okay. Wow. I know you got your big trifecta coming up here already. You get 3.
If I could beat that one or not, holy cow.
I think you're going to admit that Major League Baseball hates you.
Yeah.
That's probably going to happen.
No.
Yeah. And then there's, the divorce rates. Much more to get to coming up. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. Thank you for being here. The Robbins trifecta coming up in a few. Looking forward to that. But first, news update, David Van Camp.
Oh, a couple of updates here. Iran's supreme leader has endorsed face-to-face negotiations with the American delegation. I don't know if that would include him, because I don't know how much of his face is left. Nobody's seen the guy still.
No. So. As soon as we see it, though, Scott owes me.
I do?
Well, yeah. We had a bet on it.
We did?
Yes. Whether he was alive or not?
Yeah. That's another one I screwed up.
Yeah. I think that's going to put you over the Hundy mark.
Where will his face be, though? In a jar or?
Well, the problem.
Well, it's reconstructed.
Okay. Right. The problem is that he's going to show up looking like Nicolas Cage from Face Off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
The problem is we won't really know if that's the real guy.
If you want to try to not, pay up on the bet, that's fine.
That's true. We don't know if it's going to be the real guy or not.
Well, I think at least the top half of his face is going to be recognizable.
I think we need a DNA sample here before we.
We'll see.
The other piece of that beard.
Yeah, the other. Trump just walked up to him. Yoink.
Yeah.
There's a report circulating right now, and if this pans out, it'll just be peak 2026. The Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool is now under heightened security amid fears of action by pro-algae protesters.
Golly.
At first you think it's a joke. There were
not.
people out, yes, pro-algae protesters.
Yes, pro-algae.
You can't make it up.
What is the reason given for that one?
Well, they were born here. This is stolen land.
It's the pro-algae protesters.
Algae genocide. Algenocide is what they'll call it.
Oh,
all right.
Fish need someplace to hide.
J.D. Vance fielding questions today, and one was about Iran, and Trump said, we'll blame J.D., but he goes in a different direction.
President Trump said yesterday that he was going to blame you if the talks with Iran go sideways. Are you worried that he's going to make you the fall guy?
No, not at all. I mean, I think the president was joking, but as he often does. But no, I think, look, the entire team has worked very well on this, and we've got this thing to a very good place for the American people. Now, I have seen some progressive criticisms of me personally saying, what experience does the Vice President of the United States have with hostile, high-stakes negotiations? And I would point those progressive critics to the fact that just 2 days ago I spent over an hour on The View. So I actually have great experience in very hostile negotiations, and I've used that. I mean, look, Joy Behar is way tougher than the Iranians, and she and I are best friends now. So we're going to get to a good place here. We're good.
That's funny. And there was somebody else trying to ask him about being president. You know, if he wasn't going to run, if there was somebody else he wants or something like that.
President, thank you so much. I know that you are still not sure if you are going to run for president in 2028, but if you do not, is there anyone in particular that you would want to see run?
What's your name?
Stephen Kapuska. Sorry.
I want Stephen Kapuska to run for president in 2028.
Yeah, thank you very much. He's good. He's likable.
I bet he's gonna sleep in this weekend. He's had enough.
Yeah, he's been busy.
Man.
No doubt about it.
Answering all those questions.
New report out on the occupations with the highest divorce rates.
Used to be dentists or pilots, I think, or
with the highest?
Yeah.
No longer.
Oh, okay.
Lawyers?
Healthcare practitioners at 48.3%.
Really?
Yes.
Long hours.
Yeah, probably.
Got to cancel a lot of plans if you're working in a hospital.
It could be. Other options at work. Could be. You're trying to look at every angle. What could it be?
Yeah.
Telemarketers, second, 48%.
Yeah. Come home pissed off.
You don't make a whole lot either.
No, you get hung up on and yelled at.
Tough.
Yeah. Thanks.
Third, massage therapists, 47.9%.
Fall in love with your patients.
Well, jealousy?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
They're rubbing down nude men all day, honey?
I don't know. I know two, both happily married.
Yeah.
Anyway, bus drivers. Press machine operators.
Oh.
Press machine operators?
Yes. Care service supervisors. All these are right around 47%. Correctional supervisors, a tough job.
Yeah.
Ambulance drivers,
Yeah.
psychiatric aides, and practical nurses, all at like 47%.
Wow.
And then there's others not as surprising. Bartenders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Casino workers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then the lowest divorce rates at 14%, actuaries.
Really?
Yes. Physical scientists, second at 17%. IT scientists, 18%. Software developers, 18%.
The nerds are stable. I like
the
it.
brains, man. Doctors, 20%. It's low.
Well, that's because they could lose half their income.
Well, anybody can. But
Well,
you'd think
yeah.
physicians, they have more.
Well, they have more to lose.
But also more cushion.
You know, I suppose it's $6 million house you live in that you don't live in anymore, but you're still paying for, yeah.
Physicians. Seventh is clergy. Clergy behind all these others.
Yeah.
Not a good sign, is it?
No, really.
Yeah. Then pharmacists, atmospheric scientists, and then oil and mining engineers.
Atmospheric scientists?
Yes.
Is that like a weatherman?
Could be.
Maybe. I don't know.
Could be.
Yeah, because you get it wrong so often, you got to go home with your head hanging low.
But you used to say,
it again.
Yeah, dentist, you said was high divorce rate.
Yeah.
It's among the lowest. It's in the
good. Maybe it's suicide rates for dentists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
You made David laugh.
Got a great marriage, but you want to kill yourself. Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Is all the problems at home are relative.
Right, exactly. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh. I guess you're ready for your big three,
It's
huh?
like how you connected suicide and divorce.
I know. It's like, golly.
Only guy on the show that's been divorced.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
1, 2, buckle my shoe on.
It's the 3 most important news stories of the day.
I hit the trifecta.
Well, at least according to Scott Robbins. It's the trifecta on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
Yes, and there's a guy that doesn't want to talk about divorce. Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he doesn't either.
Scott
no.
Robbins, trifecta, his top 3, helped by his hero.
I'm Casey Kasem.
Was he caddying for you?
No.
We thought he was. Okay. Thought
No.
you might be. Okay.
No.
I'm ready.
All right, good.
Just fly solo. Yeah.
All right.
3.
He could have caddied for you.
Could have.
Yeah.
Number 3, Missouri Attorney General. He is not a big fan of Major League Baseball telling people they have to wear the gay pride stuff.
Well, you got the AG involved because Republican Senator Josh Hawley was also involved. Not amused, fired off an angry letter to the Major League Baseball accusing them of engaging in what appears to be a pattern of discrimination within Major League Baseball against baseball players who profess their Christian faith. Letter was posted to an X platform. We did this yesterday morning, by the way. Addressed to Rob Manfred. He's the commissioner of Major League Baseball. He wrote, "It's come to my attention that Major League Baseball is considering disciplining members of the San Francisco Giants who expressed their dissent from wearing a Pride Night hat by either writing Bible verses on those hats or wearing just a regular Giants cap. In response to these actions, the writing on the cap violates rules. And that's consistent with the normal practice, they said, but we disagree. Missouri will not tolerate any threat to punish a player for exercising his sincerely held religious or moral beliefs. Doing it is both illegal and un-American." Hawley fired off a letter to the AG. The AG is going to take it from here. And apparently they're going after Major League Baseball on this, saying you can't do that.
Wow.
We'll
you
see
saw
where this goes.
Major League Baseball rebranded
I did see that.
to MLBTQ+.
Plus, yeah.
Thank you, Babylon B.
MLBT.
Striking again.
It's ridiculous. And again, I mean, if
Why
you
you
want to
gotta-
wear it. If you don't want to wear it, don't wear it.
Why are you forced to wear something that you're...
Yeah, you're morally object to.
Yes.
Yes.
You're just there to play baseball, aren't you?
That's it. I get paid to play. I get paid to throw strikes, or I get paid to make hits, or whatever. You know.
No, you will promote this.
Well, yeah, it's the red ribbon thing from Seinfeld. Kramer doesn't want to wear the damn red ribbon for the AIDS walk.
It's because Major League Baseball hates your guts.
Right, exactly.
Maybe the closest thing to an exception that exists in that league is the Texas Rangers. Who
That's right, because they don't do
the pride stuff.
They don't
They're
do
like,
anything.
no, we're not doing
Yeah.
They don't do Pride Night. They do Family Night.
No.
Yeah. So are you admitting it now that they hate you and your values, Scott?
In this particular case, yes.
Oh, this is a monumental day.
Because that sucks.
That's the first step toward recovery is in the middle.
And I don't care if whatever it is, should not be forced to do something you're morally opposed to.
Agreed.
You shouldn't, particularly when it has nothing to do with your performance that you're being paid for.
100%. Yeah.
Now, on with the countdown.
Go get him, Josh Hawley and the AG there in Missouri. Yeah.
The Scott Robbins Trifecta top 3 of the day up to number
2.
The socialist spoiled brat mayor in Seattle who's never had a real job and lives off her parents' dime.
Yeah, never lived on her own. Yeah.
She's saying something or doing something about trash pickup with the World Cup going on.
Yeah, they cleaned up for the World Cup. They do this all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a representation of the city and what it normally looks like. Yeah, Katie Wilson herded thousands of drug addicts away from the neighborhoods near the stadium where the games are going to take place, where they usually congregate, pushed them out into someplace else by offering them free food and other incentives to get them out of there.
Yeah.
Here's another thing, and we talked about this before, but it bears repeating, I think. These little houses that they built.
Yeah.
And they did a bunch of them, 75 of them in Seattle. They're not full. People don't want to live in them.
Why not?
They don't want to live there. They want to live on the street. There are no rules on the street. There may be some rules connected to living in the little house.
I didn't even think there were rules.
There are no rules.
Well, they still don't want to live in them. They'd rather live on the street.
Well, yeah,
they have the occupancy is wide open. If you're homeless, you want one of these things.
I saw the picture, like these little white homes, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they need them pink. The little pink houses for you and me. Maybe.
And the countdown continues.
Scott Robbins Trifecta top 3 of the day.
And finally, 1.
Hat tip to John Mellencamp, by the way.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Number 1, Joe Rogan made some claim about the UFC White House event.
Well, everybody's kind of waiting to see the UFC Freedom 250 viewership numbers. Joe Rogan claims to have some sort of inside source into this. This was on his own show. He said that half of America was watching it. Now, that's incredible.
Sorry.
They weren't.
No.
There's no way.
No.
There's no way.
No, you didn't get, 160 million or whatever? 165 million?
Yeah.
No.
That's his claim.
No.
He said half of America was watching it. He's 48.7% or something like that.
Okay, was he stating that as fact or just as an off comment during a 3-hour show? Like half the country's watching this thing.
It's a real specific weird number. I don't know.
Donald Trump probably told him. We had 48.
Right, exactly.
Half of the country was watching Joe.
That would be a Trump thing, right?
It was the biggest event in the history of sports.
And Sean Spicer's going to go out there. It was 165 million, period.
And there you have it.
Throwback right there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, gosh. Yes.
I got the reference, though.
The Scott Robbins Trifecta.
Period.
Top 3 of the day. Well done, as always. Okay. Oh, to another great Nimrod of the news to get to in a news update next. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Hey, if you want to lose some weight but you don't like needles, I mean, you've heard about the shots. You're like, man, they're effective, but I don't want to do the needles. And then you heard about side effects. Like, whoa, this could, erupt at any time. Like where you would need Depends. That's no good. Okay. So I would like all that, like losing the weight, but not all the other stuff. There is an alternative for you.
That's right. If you don't want to be Eddie Van Halen playing Eruption, there's something called Lean. It works like the shots, but no needles. Lean uses studied ingredients shown to help manage blood sugar. Also, of course, what's key with those shots is controlling appetite and cravings. Lean does that as well. And it supports your body to lose weight and keep that weight off.
Now, listen, if you just want to lose a couple of pounds or more, probably not for you. Brickhouse Nutrition designed Lean for the frustrated dieter, 10 pounds or more to lose. So let's get you started right now. 20% off plus free rush shipping. Go to takelean.com. Use the promo code MVCR. Add lean to your healthy diet and exercise plan. That's MVCR at takelean.com.
News update, David Van Camp.
Well, you're talking about Major League Baseball and the whole Pride Night fallout because some players didn't want to wear the rainbow flag stuff. They wanted to put Bible verses on their hats, whatever. A professional baseball team in Pennsylvania, it's with the Atlantic League independent league, but pretty successful for among the independent leagues. The York Revolution. They have forfeited tonight's game because the players said, we're not wearing the Pride jersey.
Whoa. The whole team.
Good for them.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the league that Trevor Bauer is currently playing in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And but yeah, the York Revolution said, no, we're out. The team, though, said, well, we're deeply troubled and profoundly disappointed by the decisions of these few players who said, we're not putting on the jersey.
Few players? Sounds like the whole team.
It sounds like a lot of the team, yeah. Enough of the team. I mean, dang.
Yeah, you couldn't put a team on the field.
Yeah.
There were no numbers there? Okay.
Well, you got, 25 on a roster?
Yeah.
You can't field 9, and you're saying a few players?
Yeah.
That's more than a few. All right, we got to get the Nimrods. Here we go.
When the going gets tough,
Damn it, this is too hard.
the dumb get dumber.
All right, Dean.
It's Nimrods in the News on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
I love the poorly educated.
All right. Nimrod's the news. We go to North Carolina. You got to learn some anger management. I mean, you get into a little argument with the girlfriend. It's not time to ram her car.
Oh, no.
On the road. You don't do that. This was on the highway. 20-year-old Jerion Powell was chasing 20-year-old Nyesha Faison.
Jerion and Nyesha.
Yes. A stormy romance. Apparently, he struck her car, causing her to crash.
God.
Then he lost control of his car and was ejected when it rolled over. But he's facing all sorts of charges, including first-degree attempted murder.
Golly.
Driving while impaired, a bunch of other stuff. And that's Nimrod's in the News.